Hello, welcome. I'm Eric Anderson. I am the founder and constructor of Barn Burner Studio, and your cameraman today is Shayne Pretty. Let's come inside and take the tour. So we are entering the little room. Barn Burner has 2 rooms. The little room is where I do engineering. This is my computer setup here with our squirrel mascot. This is not to be confused with our owl mascot, which is painted on the wall in the other room. Shayne, if you look over here, this is my baby, the Nord. Every good studio, I'm sure, has a Nord that they love and take care of. And then a much older, cheaper keyboard, this 1970s Casio, is also a keyboard I've used quite a number of times to get those old Super Nintendo type sounds. Here we have a Korg Minilog. This is on loan from a local engineer. So I've started using that, and I'm really enjoying finding all the tones on that. Here we have one of the best guitar amps in the world, the Fender Twin Reverb. Please comment if you disagree. And to go with it, we have a beautiful Frankenstein guitar. Shayne, do we have a name for this guitar?
I don't think so.
Okay, this guitar is called the Shayne Special, and the body of it was donated by Shayne to the studio, and then the other pieces were assembled from there. Another lovely feature of Barn Burner is this was a gift from my brother. It is a Fender ukulele, and we've used it on quite a number of albums. It's a really nice ukulele. Let's continue our tour into the big room. This is the big room. We have a full-size harp that's on loan from Alex Palma. And we have the Great Aunt Connie organ, which is actually very similar to the organ that I played growing up at my Great Aunt Connie's house. You can hear it has a great drum machine and some awesome organy tones. We have our mic locker, which it might look to you like it's a filing cabinet, but it is actually a highly professional mic locker. And then over here we have the drum zone. This was initially set up by local drummer Nick Sorbonne, and then we've had a few drummers here since then. And then Shayne, if you'll zoom in on the corner, we have the only feature of Barn Burner that was actually here before I got here, that tiny little TV. And it does not work, but it adds a lot to the studio, I would say. Another gift to the studio from my mother-in-law is this beautiful banjo, which is probably out of tune. Because I feel like banjos are always out of tune. Not too bad. We have here a Borum drum, or a buffalo drum. We use this because there's a Celtic band that records frequently here. And then this zone here with the world's largest computer monitor is Colin Zweigel's zone. He's another local audio engineer and part of a local rock band. Over in this area we have the random crap zone. That's trademarked. This is my harmonium, my extra snares, my Korg that's on loan from Old Bear Studio, the violin that I never play, because violin is a super hard instrument. And direct from got this out of the trash at my neighbor's house, is a plastic guitar. So that's really fun. And our final stop on the tour is two of my current favorite microphones. This microphone is, I believe it is the Louisa microphone. These are made by hand by Ear Trumpet Labs in Portland, Oregon. That is our most expensive microphone, and here is almost our least expensive microphone. I got this for only $20, the MXL 990, and they're both really nice vocal mics. That completes our tour. Thank you so much for taking the tour of Barn Burner Studio.